What's up, guys? It's Phoebe. I'm here today at Epcot for another opening day of a festival. I am so excited that a new festival is here. However, it's a little bittersweet for me because we're entering what I like to call the long season when it comes to Epcot festivals. Today is the opening day of the Flower and Garden Festival, and directly after this will start the Food and Wine. And these are the two longest festivals at Epcot. They last for a few months, whereas my two favorites, Festival of the Holidays and Festival of the Arts, last mere weeks. So it's bittersweet. I am really excited that we have a new festival coming around, though. The Flower and Garden Festival this year is running from March 5th all the way to June 2nd. So you have a lot of time to come and experience all this festival has to offer. By far, my favorite thing that this festival does is the topiaries and the gardens. They are so incredibly talented with how they arrange these flowers and these topiaries. Something I'm really excited for this festival is they have a lot of new offerings. So typically, I'm all for returning favorites, but I feel like the festivals typically have the same things at the booths every single year. I did see a lot of new items. I want to grab a festival passport before we get started too. These are your guide to everything the festival has to offer, where everything is located. So I definitely recommend getting one of those to start any festival journey you have. I say that every opening day of a festival vlog that I do. But lots of exciting things. I had to come inside to film my intro. It is so windy. I could not catch a break. The wind was hitting me from every which way. It's crazy today. We'll see how that goes. However, it does feel very nice outside. I wish it was a little sunnier since it's Flower and Garden. Flower and Garden just screams summertime and sunshine to me. But it will get there eventually. I need to be grateful for this windy weather while we have it. It's going to probably be 110 degrees next week. So with that being said, we're going to get this festival started. If you haven't already, be sure to like and subscribe, and let's go have some fun. All right, and of course, first up is grabbing a festival passport. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the Flower and Garden Passport. So this festival is taking place from March 5th to June 2nd. So the special things that this festival offers really going to be mainly the topiaries and gardens. They obviously have all of the food and beverage booths. Garden Rocks concert series, which is a bunch of live performances of Orlando's local talent, which is really great. I love that Disney does that. Then we have merch, and then the Garden Graze, which is basically like another challenge like all of the festivals have. You purchase any 5 Garden Graze menu items, and at the end you receive a festival treat. They also have a lot of things for kids this festival. They've got a scavenger hunt. It looks like they have 2 of them, and then Spike has a pollination trail, which is basically gardens. They also have butterfly gardens here. So here's a list of all of the topiaries and where you can find them if you're looking for specific ones. Now, I don't know if they used to outline this in previous years. Honestly, I appreciate this because you know exactly what topiaries they have at this festival and where they are. And of course, they showcase all of the merch here. Looks like we've got a lot of Spike the Bee, some Alice in Wonderland too. And then of course the main event, all of the food booths that they offer here. So this passport is an in-depth guide to everything this festival offers. And then at the very end of the passport, it talks a little more about Garden Graze. And then on the back here is where they would stamp your passport so they know what all you've tried and when you've completed it. I always love these passports. They're a little different every year, so they're also a lot of fun to collect. But there's a little look at the passport for this festival. We're about to kick things off. So heading out of the connections area, we're gonna make our way to Brunchcot first. And here are the first topiaries that we've seen. We've got Huey, Dewey, and Louie. Donald's nephews, I think, question mark? I don't think I've seen this one before. And then obviously at the very front, I showed it in my intro, but the new Moana topiaries with Maui, Pua, Hey Hey, and Moana. Insane. Oh, there's another one right here. Okay, I feel like they have way more topiaries already this festival. I feel like they usually didn't do them right here. Look, it's Donald, and he has a little bumblebee on his head that he's looking at. So they're adding a lot of gardens this festival too, which I love. I turned around and another one spawned. This is definitely going to be probably the most topiaries we've had in a festival. It's Groot. This is crazy. Wait, shut up. It says Greenhouse Mix Volume #1. Now, one thing that Festival of the Arts definitely did better was utilize all of this space right here. They had a bunch of booths that had art all in them. And here, there's just kind of nothing. I'm curious as to why there's maybe not a food booth here or something. I love the flowers. Honestly, at the least, maybe having a bunch of tables here for eating. That's the one thing I feel like the festivals always lack is enough tables. Let's take a look at Brunchcot's menu. So for Brunchcot, this is all returning favorites. There is nothing new on this menu. We've got 4 options when it comes to foods: avocado toast, shrimp and grits, biscuit and gravy, fried cinnamon roll bites, and then for beverages, they have their fruit cereal shake, which is their Fruit Loop shake. So here is what I got from Brunchcot. So for my drink, I got the Fruit Loop shake. They're always different colors. They always taste the same, though. I do like this color. I think my favorite is the blue and the purple, though. And then, of course, we have the cinnamon roll bites. These are topped with cream cheese drizzle and bacon bits as well. These are just always perfect every single year. I don't know how I'm going to eat these. They're always so messy. I recommend getting a knife. I feel like they don't cut very well. Oh my goodness. I may just do this. Let's try this cinnamon roll bite out. The issue I have with a lot of the food booths at Disney, I feel like they aren't always consistent. Sometimes the food is, it just depends on when you show up, what time of day, how much they have to make. However, these cinnamon roll bites are good every single time. They're crispy and crunchy on the outside thanks to that fried dough and the cinnamon and sugar. There's just enough cream cheese drizzle to where it's not overpowering. I like the bacon on top, and it's gooey and warm on the inside. There's nothing they could do to make these better. They're so good. It's why I start every single Flower and Garden Festival with Brunchcot and these cinnamon roll bites. Okay, we're gonna get into this Fruit Loop shake now. I love this Fruit Loop shake. I think the flavor is so good. It tastes just like Fruit Loops in a milkshake. It's creamy, it's thick. It's reminiscent of the blue and the green milk at Hollywood Studios. I would say it's just a little thicker and not as frothy. I love the Fruit Loops on top of it too. I also love how fun the colors always are. I just think, like I've said, Brunchcot is such a good booth when it comes to flavor, color, and dishes. The avocado toast is one of the fan favorites at that booth. I just don't really love avocado toast, so I never get it. I cannot recommend Brunchcot enough. Kick off your Flower and Garden Festival here. It's such a great choice. All right, I've made my way over to the entrance of World Showcase now. We have a returning topiary. This is Miguel, and I forget the dog's name from Coco. Coco is such an underrated Disney movie, but this topiary was here last year. It's beautiful. I'm so glad that they brought it back. The flowers surrounding it, though, are definitely a little different, but I love the marigolds going up. It's one of those days where the barges are out from the morning all the way until the show at night, which always makes me a little sad because I'm like, we should have just left Harmonious if that was the case. I do really enjoy Luminous. However, Harmonious just, if something had to replace Illuminations, Harmonious should have been it. They took it away because everybody complained about the view being blocked. And I guess this one is a lot smaller. Quite frankly, there was a giant portal to another dimension in the middle. However, it's still out there. It's still a little bit of an eyesore, so I do miss Harmonious. It's not out here every single day. I think it just probably depends on weather and if they need to push it out sooner or not. There are a lot of days to where it's not in the center until 2 hours before the fireworks start. I'm over here in Norway, and they have an Anna and Elsa topiary here. These are always returning. They're sometimes in different locations throughout Norway, but Elsa did get a cape upgrade this go around, which is great. I do wish they would update Anna's face, but it's fine. We love her. She's just struggling a little. Guys, every single year I just want to cry because this is the China menu. I love those cheesy crab wontons. However, they have a peanut sauce here. And because of how small these little kitchens are, I never think it's worth it because the wontons could so easily come into contact with that peanut sauce. So I never get it. However, if you have no dietary restrictions when it comes to nuts, please get these cheesy crab wontons. I know it sounds weird, but it really is delicious. Also over here in China, they have miniature landscaping art. They talk a lot about bonsai over here. And then they have some bonsai trees. These are returning from previous years as well. Some of these are 20 years, 10 years old. It says how long they've been in training for as well. All of these over here are older than the other ones. We've got 50 at the top, 29 here, 30 here. This one is the oldest, sitting at 90 years of age, been training for 45 years. I love this because it's something unique they're doing for the festival that isn't just character topiaries. It's something specific to this culture. No way. It looks like they're doing some refurbishments on Italy, but how are you going to do that at the start of a new festival? That is crazy. We made it to Germany, everyone. It's very peaceful over here. It's usually 100% more packed. And taking a look at the menu here in Germany, it is all returning items from previous festivals. They've got potato pancakes with either applesauce or ham and onion, toasted pretzel bread with black forest ham and cheese, and then they have a streusel with berry compote. I have tried all of these. The potato pancakes weren't my favorite. I had the one with applesauce, and the strudel was decent. I just remember it not having the most flavor in the world. So I think I'm most likely going to skip this one just since it's items I've already had and they weren't my favorites of the festival. But in case you're interested, as always, here's a look at that menu. I'm over here by Snow White's Wishing Well thinking of the new movie that's coming out, Snow White. They just released the soundtrack for it and honestly I'm disappointed. They don't have Whistle While You Work or Someday My Prince Will Come on there. And I feel like Someday My Prince Will Come is the entire motivation of the film. She wanted a prince to come, sweep her off her feet, take her away from the evil queen. So I'm just curious as to what the motivation will be this go around. And I wish they would have kept those songs, and Someday My Prince Will Come is my favorite song from that entire soundtrack. I won't say anything about it until I watch it. I always have to give movies a fair shot, but I am very interested about that and how it's going to factor into the film. But that was kind of random and unnecessary. So let's now head to the infamous Italy food booth. I'm scared. Comparing this festival's opening day to Festival of the Arts, it's a night and day difference. The crowds here are so much more manageable. Speaking of topiaries, which we weren't speaking about, so I don't know why I said that. It's the Seven Dwarfs. All right, rapid fire, you ready? We've got Doc, we've got Grumpy, we've got Happy, we've got Sleepy, we've got Bashful, and then Sneezy. Yeah, I got it. It took a minute, but we got there. And of course, I was only 6. We've got Dopey over here by Snow White. She's kicking her foot out. And look at the flowers. See, this is just what makes Disney so incredible. The flowers are the same color as her dress. But yes, as I was saying before I rudely interrupted myself, this festival is way less crowded opening day than Festival of the Arts was. Here it is, guys. Primavera Kitchen in Italy. They've got a pasta, a cannoli, and then looks like a grape tomato mozzarella balsamic type dish. Maybe I try the cannoli. I can't do the pasta because it has peas in it. You know what? Let's get the cannoli. We've got to find something at Italy that we enjoy. I grabbed this. It kind of started sprinkling, so I grabbed it quickly, but here is the dirt cream cannoli. I think that's what it's called. I'm probably incorrect on that though. It's basically a dirt and worms cannoli. I want to start off by saying this presentation is beautiful, so let's give Italy credit where credit is due. I am really curious to see how this tastes. It is okay. There are no nuts in it. I'm like breaking this. I really like the filling of this. I was expecting it to be served at room temperature, but it's chilled. And then the Oreo cookies, it's very rich. I'm not a fan of the cannoli shell though. It kind of tastes like when you keep oil in the fryer for too long and you keep frying things in it. That's the only real flavor I'm getting from it. And the shell is pretty thick. Okay, well, I started getting rained on mid cannoli review. I don't know where I left off, but I had to run. I just can't get wet. I have too much to do and too much to live for today. I think I just left off with the cannoli was a little too thick and tasted a little too much like old fryer oil. I did like that filling though. I would love just a cup of dirt and worms with that filling, however, that would take the Italian out of the dish. It was okay, I just probably wouldn't get it again though. Okay, I've been in here for 20 minutes. I'm just braving the rain. Definitely cleared everyone out. It's really just a sprinkle. My hat's blocking a lot of it, but it's cold now and I'm in jorts and a tank top. I didn't think that one through. Maybe I should start checking the forecast before I leave my house or something like that. You know what? What better place to go than Japan and this gift shop when it's raining? We have to fight through the crowd though. I don't know if you guys are in on my strawberry Kit Kat journey that I've been experiencing here. I'll fill you in if not. But I'm gonna walk straight back there, see if they have strawberry Kit Kats. I just sense they aren't gonna have them. Okay, now what the heck? Is this strawberry chocolate cake Kit Kats? Well, this isn't what I wanted. I may have to get these though and try them. I see chocolate orange, I see autumn sweets, maybe like I don't know what that is actually. And they've got a matcha one. I think I'm gonna have to go for this. It's just not gonna be what I want it to be though, but I'm gonna try it. I got them, we're gonna find somewhere to try them that isn't crazy wet. I don't think, oh, there are umbrellas at these tables up here. I'm just gonna go this way then. I love it up here in the tea garden with the koi ponds. Sorry, I'm trying to stop the rain from hitting my camera. It's not that bad right now. It's just a light sprinkle. It's chillier now. I don't know if this will work or not, but we'll try it. There's a lot of people up here. There's usually no one, but I guess we're all trying to find cover. Okay, it unfortunately is way too rainy and wet up here. You have to really have your own umbrella for it to work for you. I'm already wet. Let's move on to France. Well, we'll take a look at Japan's menu first. Okay, yes, over here in Japan, we have the Frushi returning and the steam bun. Then we also have a ramen cup and octopus balls, which were here last time as well. You know what? I could go for a Frushi, but I've already had it before. I'm wanting to try things that they don't have. I don't think I tried the cannoli. Let's get the Frushi and we'll get something new in France. Nothing like sushi on a wet day. Look at the dragon topiary back there. I've never seen that one before. That is beautiful. Thank you so much. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Oh, I just stepped in the biggest puddle as I did that because my eyes weren't focused on the road. Anyways, I've got the Frushi. I'm walking it to somewhere. I don't know where, maybe nowhere. I don't think there's anywhere with cover. Maybe we find somewhere in Morocco. The Frushi is just beautiful, and something really fun this go around is one is orange, one is yellow, and one is pink. It has pineapple in it, strawberry, toasted coconut, wrapped in strawberry paper with rice, and then it looks like it has a coconut sauce on it. This entire thing is just going in my mouth. This is way better than I remember last year's being. It's that sauce. Last year they had like a red strawberry sauce on top, I believe. It tastes like a pina colada in a sauce. It's delicious and it adds so much to it. I would definitely get this if you're coming to the festival. It's time. Every single part of me just wishes these were the strawberry ones. But here they are. They are what I'm assuming is chocolate strawberry cake, Kit Kats. Very cute little packaging right here. All right, bottoms up, I guess. There are definitely similarities to the strawberry and this one. However, it's no strawberry Kit Kat. The chocolate is a lot richer than just a regular milk chocolate Kit Kat. hence probably where the chocolate cake comes in. The strawberry filling is just in between the wafers on the inside, so there's not enough of it. However, if I had never had the strawberry Kit Kat before and was trying this one for the first time, I would love it. It's really, really good. I don't know why I'm professionally reviewing a Kit Kat. It's good. It's just not the strawberry Kit Kats. I miss those so much. Okay, but we've finished the Frushi. I've tried the Kit Kat. We need to make our way to France now and get something that is brand new to the festival this year. I beg your finest pardon. Oh, well. You know what? Life gets better when you don't care about things. I don't care. The only thing I care about is my butt is freezing now. And it definitely looks like I peed my pants. But that's okay too. Happy opening Flower and Garden, baby. In case you're interested, here's a look at the Encanto menu. I am going to be skipping this one for now. I just really love the menu for Festival of the Arts. I can't eat the jerk chicken just because pigeon pea rice, and I cannot stomach a seafood ceviche right now. So here's a booth though. All right, let's go take a look at some of these topiaries over here. France has some of my favorites. They come back every year, and I hope that they never change these. So up here we have Cogsworth and Lumiere. Lumiere lights up at nighttime too. Cogsworth is usually moving a little bit. Looks like he's stationary right now, but I love these topiaries. And then of course we have to go to the one in the back over here, my absolute all-time favorite topiary. Look, it's my favorite topiary in all of Disney World. This returns every year, and I'm so thankful it does because it is literally beautiful. Belle and Beast together. Wait guys, it's Belle.
Hello.
Oh, thank you so much.
Would you like to join me?
Oh, I would. Yes, please. Wow. I am. I've been trying some snacks everywhere. Yes, all of the sweet things for sure.
What's been your favorite?
It's like chocolate. It's strawberry and chocolate.
That sounds wonderful.
And it comes with like wafers. They're really good. I may have to give you one so you can try them too.
Oh, maybe we'll have to bring it to the castle.
Yes, it may not top the gray stuff, but
It's delicious.
it is. Maybe we could do like wafers with the gray stuff.
Oh, I like it, like a dip.
Yes, I love your little winter cloak.
It's wonderful for a day like today.
It is.
It's perfect for reading a book.
Yes, I think today's good for inside reading a book, but you've just decided to grace us all with your presence. We're thankful for you.
It's so wonderful to see you. Maybe we'll have to add a library over here.
Oh,
that way we
yes.
can keep the windows up and everyone can see all the stories we've been reading too.
I would love
all
that.
the happy endings.
Yes.
All the flowers too for the festival.
Yes.
I know. Did you see the roses over there as
Yes,
well?
I was literally just looking at the topiary,
know.
two of you and Beast. It's
Maybe
beautiful.
we'll have to add some over here.
I think so.
love that
But I think you're
idea.
perfect enough over here. We don't need
Thank
anything
you.
else.
No, we'll add some just for you.
Oh,
Maybe
perfect.
some sweet things over here. That way people can come and grab them.
Yes. Okay, well, I don't want to keep you up. Thank you, Belle.
Taylor's oldest time.
All right, we have made it to the France booth. I have got to go with that croissant with goat cheese. It's one of my favorite things at the festival. All righty. Thank you so much. Have a good day. All right, guys, this is one of my favorite things at the festival. Goat cheese croissant with a garlicky butter sauce on top. I always like this. I'm not going to have any complaints. See all that goat cheese in there? I think as far as Flower and Garden Festival snacks go, this is superior. This is one of the best. It returns every single year. It is such a buttery, flaky croissant, stuffed with that goat cheese and topped with that garlic. I really have no complaints for this. This is definitely one of my favorites. I definitely recommend getting this when you come to the festival. It's warm. It's very good. It's a very, very, very good croissant. But I think with that being said and done, I've been here for about 7-ish hours now. The rain definitely held me up a little. But I do have to get a move on. So I think we're nearing the end of the video. We'll probably head more towards the front of the park and go from there. Okay, we've got a Tinkerbell topiary over here in the UK. This is adorable. There's all the little fairy houses around here too. Look at all of the detail in the fairy houses too. It looks like it's made out of a teapot. I want to live in there, please. But yes, passing through the UK, there's never any food booths here. They sometimes have an Ireland booth on the outside corner, but not when this go around. I think it gets too congested for a booth right here. And they have the pub also. And as I kept walking through Canada, here's another topiary, Bambi, Thumper, and what's the skunk's name? Petunia? Ooh, I'm embarrassed. I should know this. This is lovely, though. We've got a band playing over in Canada, at the other end of Canada, and then Northern Bloom here. Let's see what they have here. It looks like they've got a seared scallop, beef tenderloin tips, and then a chocolate maple whiskey cake. Well, it got a little less windy for me, which is nice. The sun is coming out. It's about 4 in the afternoon right now, so there's a few more hours of daylight. I am heading out though, but I'm happy that I did get to make a full lap around World Showcase and try Brunchcot again. I need to do a better job of locating the new things for next time when I come here, because I did eat a lot of returning favorites. Stay tuned for the next video at the Flower and Garden Festival. I should be here next week. Here comes the wind again, right as I set my camera down, of course. I've got a little bit left of my croissant that I'm gonna finish in the car as I'm driving. What a great opening day. I'm so glad this festival is back. It was not nearly as crowded today as I expected it to be. It is a Wednesday though, which is an odd day to open a festival. I think that's a little smarter though than starting it on a Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. So I like this. Hopefully they do that with more festivals in the future. As I mentioned at the start of this video, this festival does run all the way until June 2nd. So you've got plenty of time to come here, experience the food, see the topiaries. Can't wait to see more of those too. They have them in so many locations. It's so nice. But with that being said, I think that's all for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already, be sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss my next vlogs. And I will see you guys next time.